global second year anniversary, more ninja information, as well as leaks, even patch 1.39 information, as well as our full weekly events. So much to talk about this week. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so as we see right here, we have the soft launch of the second year anniversary for global, soft 2ND, and if you were curious when the actual 2-year anniversary is, Arc Games Global released on September 5th, 2002. So September 5th will be the 2-year anniversary. Let's find. Alright, so right here, let me move this. Alright. So patch 1.39 information. The new class Ninja will be coming out. It's supposed to be Night Owl, and one of the subclasses is supposed to be called Ninja, but they just decided, hey, it's Ninja now. Okay. Everything we know about it so far, I already made a video on it 2 weeks ago. You can check out, showing abilities and such. We have a little bit of update for the abilities that I'll show in just a minute. New events: Flower Fairy Season and Mountain Costume Ascension. Flower Fairy Season sounds like it's going to be another rotating event, and they're adding this to keep it more entertaining, it sounds like. Mount and Costume Ascension events will allow you to bring your mounts and costumes to a higher level. We don't know if you're going to need copies of these mounts or not, or if it's going to be, well, I guess it would be similar to that Minecraft kind of weapon thing, where you can level them up, which will change their color/glow. We'll see how that happens in the future. And then we have some quality of life changes. On PC specifically, they're adding a shortcut button to Flower Fairy Team 6, so it's easier for them to swap between teams. Guild Emblem Dismantle. You can now dismantle guild emblems. New mount privileges. That's going to be very, very interesting. I'll have to check those out when those drop, and then let you guys know I already have a video talking about which privileges to go after, which ones I think are best. We'll have to see if this changes anything up. And this is something that level 220 people have been asking for a long, long time. Once you hit max level, under your class skill upgrade, there's 3 dots. They're different stats for each class, and then you use extra experience to level those up. The issue is, if you swap classes, those get reset as well, and you gotta sit there and open them. And right now, for the one-click upgrade, those are not included. Now we're going to be able to upgrade them faster, which is such a huge update. I got 2 leaks for you guys. This is what the class male outfit is going to look like. As we see right here, this is going to be like the base outfit, very similar to when the last class came out, the Lancer, it had the purple, black, and white outfit. This is very similar to that. Um, and if you have any weapon chests, weapon selector chests, it's very likely you'll be able to pick the ninja for that weapon chest, because that was a thing for Lancer as well. If you had a chest, Lancer came out, you could pick the Lancer option later. Next, we have 3 new crystal types based on the symbols right here and the symbols in game. 1 second. This green one over here on the right looks like HP just kind of rotated to the side a little bit. And these other 2, I could have sworn I've seen this red one before in the game somewhere, but looking at the stats right now, neither of these 2 look like they match anything in the game. Maybe this purple one just rotated to the side. There's a couple options that it could look like. Let me know what you think down below. And then we also have some of the ninja's abilities. Let's check that out. Alright, so right here we have ninja as promised. As you see, it follows the same 4 skill thing, but what's weird here is out here at the very end is the cross swords as like a 5th skill, but it looks like it's glowing as though this only shows up if something triggers it. We don't really know what's going on here, what the requirements are and such like that, but this seems to be the QTE, quick time event button for when a certain thing is met, as well as the second skill right here, which is everything is in blue, but the second skill right here is in like a red pinkish color, very very similar to Lancer when you swap the effect. It looks similar to that, so they hit some kind of requirement, have enough energy, and then are able to use this. Let's play this out and see what's going on. I will increase the... Oh, yeah, that's the quality, 720, 60. A little bit faster. Okay. And it's literally like a 2-second clip that we're just playing over and over. And you see how it's right there. So 7, 6, 5, and then it just goes back to it. 5, and then it clicks back to the same video. So it doesn't instantly get back to that effect, it looks like. So this second skill, when empowered, does that dashing around. It looks very similar to like Viola's ultimate. And then we have these other skills. This first one looks like it's like a puff of smoke, like this would be around you, make you harder to see. This third skill looks like a buff skill to me, very similar to like Never Miss. It kind of looks like a buff skill. And this fourth skill looks like an attack, but I can't really tell if it's supposed to be AoE or a single target. But this second skill is definitely AoE, as we see doing those. Boom, boom, boom. And then that's the full ability. We don't know what anything else does, but we can kind of get some of an idea based on what the light skills look like. This, as I said, looks like the quick time event. And maybe this is their way of suggesting Lancer as a class to go with it, with Lancer as the class right here. Now, as far as this right here, this is everything I already told you guys. It's what I have. If you go to the down below in the description, you can click Night Owl, and this is exactly what will show up, just in English, saying what the class is supposed to do, what each spec is supposed to do. And as you see right here, first spec, evasion and quick time event, just and then the other one, assassin, combo, everything we already know so far. Now coming back over here, we have a lot to talk about as far as actual events. So if we go to SEA, Southeast Asia, make sure you can see that all right. All right. So they were the first ones to have the C event that's currently going on for everyone. And as we see here, you can go talk to Miru once per day for 1 gold and get a Miru transformation card. It transforms you into Miru. You get to go play with that. We've had this for Halloween and several other things. They have this buy for free event right here. You need to be at least level 30. It's for 500 Kabbalah. And then you will get that 500 Kabbalah back in a couple days. You'll get the Ocean Crown. As you see right here, 500. And then in 5 days after, this won't count towards any consumption events, but it's just to get you to make that first purchase for 500 Kabbalah. A cumulative recharge, this happens every time. Their cap is still 500. Everything is about the same. Whatever the banner is at the time, that's what shows up here at these two milestones. Log in daily, get some summon tickets, get some mount tickets, get all the things. Universal weapon card. This you can swap this for any weapon on the option tree, as well as you can hold this for when Ninja comes out. And the 3 options they have right now are Tail Selection, Ocean Weapon, and Dragon Weapon. What's also available in the roulette, which you will see, like down here, you'll see Candy Hat up here, Mirror Hat right there. These are what they look like. The Candy Hat. Stupid. Carnival Mask is also an option, and here is the Miru Hat, which is pretty funny. They have, it's weird that they call it Elemental Realm because you have a regular Elemental Realm, but whatever. You do each level once per day. You can buy attempts for Kabbalah. I don't think that is worth it. You get bonuses for having Kandok and Viola on your team, as well as their star levels. So if they're at Rainbow 3, you'll get the most amount. You hit the magnifying glass right here to see what the amount that you're getting is. As for the exchange, getting the summons, the elemental seeds, is definitely a great option. So are the weapon and equipment enhancement stones. And last but not least, we have down here the traces. Summer exchange is going to be for everyone. They're going to be slightly different for each region. You get these octopuses for doing your dailies, and the stars you get for doing AFK farm, or you buy them with Kabbalah. Also have the water banner. I suggest Blue Rose if you're going to be offensive, or Ikoria if you're going to be defensive. Gardenia is the 3rd best option here. Yeah, as you see right here, you get the octopus for doing your dailies. They also have a gacha for Midsummer Promise Set. Pretty nice. It was a little bit late, though, in the year for that. They also have... these are all $1 a piece. You can get 100 gacha gold. You can get a 10x for $1, or you can get 100 rabbit coins for $1. Very nice pack to have. Also, they have the festival market. You can get the ocean weapon, summer watermelon, all these home things, flamingo swim, summer chat bubble, summer joy chest. Right here is what I was talking about with the octopus or the other one. I don't suggest spending any Kabbalah until there is a consumption event, which there should be. As we scroll down, some of the best options right here are going to be the weapon slash enhancement dust, armor enhancement dust. These are great. If you have a lot extra, supreme emblems are technically good, but they brought the supreme out pretty quickly. I expected the red to come out pretty soon. The 10Xs are cheaper than normal, as well as they sent this out a while ago. As we see, about a week ago, the end of their 3-year anniversary, they sent out a 10X, a Fate card, and 500 Sapphire. Now, KR Korea, we got the mount right here. This is returning player. I was supposed to have the picture here, but if you're a returning player, this pops up. This is true for SEA, JP, and KR. It is not available in global yet, I don't believe. But what happens here is this is activity bonus right here. You get these for hitting your activity levels. They also give you some offer choices here. This second one right here, Kabbalah Fruit, I think I have as a picture. No. Obviously not prepared for this one. But this Kabbalah Fruit right here, if you use the Kabbalah Fruit, it takes you to whatever the server level is minus 10. So if you quit for a year, but you still want to play with your friends when you come back, make sure they're still there. You can buy this up. And then if the server level's 220, this takes you to 210. So that's pretty great. Also, a lot of these are great. 500 traces is amazing. Things like this. Other options, as well as free Kabbalah here. Now the issue here is these are labeled as free Kabbalah, and there is a differentiation between free Kabbalah and paid Kabbalah, and I haven't been able to play around enough to see what the difference is, but there's obviously going to be some things you cannot buy with free Kabbalah. They have Hydreiga Flames banner, as well as a Wind Selection banner. As for which one you should go for, I think everyone should go for Almond Blossom once she is maxed out. Then Eldawise for PvP and Hyacinth for PvE. The last one right here, Dandelion, is very good, but is available in the yellow summon tickets. As you see, you also get these things for doing your daily logins. They have their selection packs, which I believe are worse than global. With global, there would be same thing, but have a 5th slot with an extra 300 of these. Right here for global, the Sapphire would be Elemental Seeds as an option, and instead of the die, it would be another 600 Elemental Seeds. And then down here, Sapphire would be Elemental Seeds. Same thing I talked about before. You can get the universals, which you use to exchange in the shop. Which over here, they have 2 wings in the shop, as well as these are the 2 that are always here. These are the dragon weapon and the one we showed you before up here. Tail. Yeah, dragon right here. Go back down here. Yeah, here we go. So here's the dragon. And here's the other one that's normally available. I think this is the Panda Bamboo one. We also have the mount, as we talked about. In the shop, only things available are some house items and the purchase thing to get the exchange. Going over into JP, they have the event as well, which they have Miru Balloon Party. I think you should get these up here. This fourth option right here is a costume. Uh, we have a weapon down here, and the 150 is no joke for those if you still need them at your level. Over here for 3, I would suggest 80, this top left one, and either of these bottom 2 left ones right here. Third slot, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. The other 2 are kind of up in the air for whatever you're looking for. 5, 6 could be a good option right there. Last but not least, this is really cool that they are adding the avatars and the bubbles to these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and your 5th, I suggest Gotcha Silver, but you can also get a die if you really need it. Their mount right here is the Seahorse. They also have the Darkness Coliseum. I've done a video on this if you are in JP and want to know how best to do this. Their shop has more home options. Down here, they have, this is Hycoria Simulation. So go for her as much as you want. And then wind selection, I already talked about what to go for. They also have this, and I want to zoom in on this third one over here in the picture at the top. You see the red core, right? This is also in the files for several months now, but for the global files. But this red is probably around the corner, so watch out for that. I don't know if it's going to be level 7 or level 8 effects, or if it's going to be more stats. We have no idea, but that is around the corner. Global, we have the Hydreiga Flower Festival. Already talked about the different version above. Have Ikoria and or Gardenia active, and then you'll get bonuses based on their star level. If you have make sure you're using up your charges. You get charges back over time. Do your 3 every day. If you would like to score higher, you can use Sapphire, as well as attack friends that have high level ones, and that will help you score higher and higher on the event. Our total recharges back to what it used to be. Check my spender's guide on how you should approach this. This is going to look very, very similar going forward. Selection packs, way better version, as I said, the global one before, just way better over here versus the KR ones. We have water selection banner between these 4 right here, same as I said above. Where was it? Selection, water. We have the target thing came back. This was very well received. So 10.9 is the best you can get on a shot, and you get 10 shots. So 109 is the best option, and you don't want to guess when it's going to hit. Like attack when it's right here, and the speed would travel it to in the middle. You want to click it while it's already in the middle, and that'll give you the best score. Over here, there is no high prize. There's 2 high prizes, which is a core IO selection or wings, about the same. Go whatever you want. You can do a couple of these. I'm not going to do this until there is a consumption event. Now we have the weapon, which I'll talk about how this works towards the end, but we have it for total check-in. It's also available in the shop. We also have 2 10Xs in the shop, Diablo upgrades in the shop, as well as home stuff. As you see, and then some Kabbalah stuff, including the Avatar and Milim / Rimuru stuff. Scroll down, and this is how the weapon upgrade works. So you pick one weapon, and then you get that weapon. So you get the base version of each one by picking one of each, and then you upgrade them here in their interface. So as you see, it requires 1,000 and 1,000 to take it to gold, and to take it from gold to pink, you need 3 golds. Let me show you what it looks like at the top level. Alright, so right here, going from open this back up, make sure you can see that. Yeah, alright, so teal goes to gold, 3 gold goes to pink, 3 pink goes to black, and as we see right here is 3 black to go to rainbow, as well as other requirements. And then these will give you base. It will give you stats, base stats for having done this as like an obtained stats, as well as the stats for having it as your equipped weapon slot in the costume. Hope that helped you all out. Hope you're all super excited for 2nd year anniversary for Global. It's going to look very, very similar to the 3rd year anniversary for SEA, which I've done a video on. We also have, as I said, the Ninja coming very, very soon, and some spoilers for that. Let me know what you think down below. Till next time, guys.